Are we in on this? Everybody listening to me on this? I guess I wasn't live just now, but I am live now as we can go back and report this again. Apparently, allegedly, it's been reported that Colorado Rose Bowl theft reportedly committed by alleged recruits visiting UCLA. Shouts out to everybody who just joined in. This is breaking news. Just came across my desk, my table, my screen. Shouts out to the Coach JB show with Big Smitty. Also, Matt McChesney, 60 Academy, was breaking this on his podcast. If you don't know, now you know. I'm going to play a little bit for you, and we'll get to it. Let's first read about what really happened. This is from November the 10th, of course, which is today. Previously, it was reported that the players from Colorado Buffaloes had their belongings from the locker room at UCLA stolen, with the items stolen including 3 diamond and gold chains worth thousands of dollars. Now, new information surfaced claiming that the Pasadena Police arrested 2 suspects in connection to the theft that went down at the Rose Bowl. According to Matt McChesney, a Colorado alum and co-host of the Coach JB show with Big Smitty, the 2 players are allegedly responsible, came from Beaumont High School. According to Jason Brown, the news came straight from the players' coach. The Pasadena Police issued a statement saying our detectives worked diligently to follow up on leads, which resulted in the quick execution of search warrants. The investigation will be ongoing. More information will follow as available. The 2 suspects were underage and held for the alleged jack move. Stay tuned for more updates. All right, if we go back to the original post, Deion Sanders' Colorado Buffaloes lost to the UCLA Bruins 28-16 over the weekend. And to make matters worse, some Colorado players filed a report over stolen jewelry. Footage has surfaced of some players speaking to officers telling them their chains had been stolen out of their locker rooms during the game. The players blamed security for not doing their jobs and deterring people from stealing their valuables. At least 5 players reported that they had items stolen, including 3 diamond and gold chains worth thousands of dollars. UCLA police are currently investigating the matter, according to Sports Illustrated. So let's get to the comments made on the 60 Academy, the Coach JB show with Big Smitty. Here
in the chat.
Here we go. Y'all let me know what y'all think out there. It's going down in a major way. This is breaking news. Once again, they saying fake news. Y'all think it's fake news? Y'all think they blaming it on the kids? What do y'all think? No fake news. They also reported that some of the guys got their stuff back, but some stuff still missing. Is it because they got it back because they found out who it is? We're going to give you the source right now from his mouth and let y'all know. They're saying fake news all around. I don't think they said the police came on a bus and arrested the kids while they were on the bus for a game. They're saying it's fake news. It wasn't the recruits. How could this be fake news, guys? Let me know what y'all think. Shouts out to Vlad TV for picking it up. All right, we'll go ahead and show y'all the clip.
What? Who stole Colorado shit?
And you got to watch out.
Ooh, oh, okay. I got news.
I haven't heard about this. I've been.
I got breaking news.
Like I'm really intrigued about this. Who's like did somebody?
So I got a text.
Who stole Colorado-ish? Huh?
I got a text message from a buddy of mine who is directly, involved. Beaumont High School out by my house. A good friend of mine is the head coach there. They were busting up to go to the playoffs last Friday. And the police came and arrested 2 players off his bus. Their starting tight end, who's getting recruited.
Yeah, those are juveniles who he's speaking of. They are juveniles, just in case you guys were questioning it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think right now, though. Let me know in the comments what y'all think.
And another lineman. And they were both the people that stole both UCLA and Colorado shit.
What? Do y'all hear this? They're saying 2 recruits, 2 players, 2 high schoolers, 2 juveniles who were there at the game. You know how they have a lot of recruits come to the game, right? And some of them bring friends or players who probably would never, ever get a chance to play at that school. So they're like, okay, you want me to come visit? Can I bring my other senior? He, you know, or my brother, you know, he's a good player too. Yeah, bring him. They just want the recruits to be comfortable. But shoot, you bringing a guy to the party. You know what I mean? I don't know the two students' personality. You bringing a guy to the party, to the recruiting that's going to represent you. And if he decides to steal, man, that's like a felony, right? Come on, dog.
What? Wait a second. You're telling me
Yep.
that 2 recruits
No, players for Beaumont High School.
that weren't recruits?
No, they are recruits. They are players.
What do you
Like,
mean?
were they? Well, I mean, like, were they
Players.
guys that were at the game, like as guests of UCLA?
Yeah, they were there. I think they were just there at the game as part of a big, huge group. Yeah.
Okay, so they were on the bus. Their team went to the game.
No. Just these players went to the game as recruits.
Okay, so they were recruits by UCLA. So they had like the badges and they're recruits. That's what I'm trying to clarify.
Yeah, just in case you guys are confused. Now, yes, they were recruits coming to the game, a bunch of them, and then they got arrested on their own bus, you know, later the next week going to a football game. So the police came on their bus. Imagine the police coming on a team bus, high school bus, and arresting 2 of your players. You're like, what the hell going on?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
That's how they
understanding.
had access then. That's
what I'm understanding. Yeah, and then they caught him last Friday going to a playoff game. They caught him last Friday and pulled him off the bus and arrested him.
Dog.
Wow.
And my buddy's a stand-up dude.
Wow, man, that's not cool.
Great dude, stand-up dude. And he just decimated, you know, that his players would do that. And you know, from what I've heard, this is what I've heard from a good friend of mine.
And see, that's the thing. You got to realize that, you know, some people bring guys with them, like I said earlier, and those kids can do whatever they feel like. You never know what happens, but I'm here to report this, and that's what's out there. I want you guys to let me know what y'all think in the chats. Get in there. Did these recruits really mess up? If they brought somebody with them and the people that's with them did this, how does that shed a light and you know, represent them by bringing somebody and they actually do this and actually commit? This is like a felony, dog. You steal that much jewelry, that's worth that much money. Isn't that a felony? Can't you really go to jail for that? It's something that I would not want to be involved in, not having sticky fingers. You feel what I'm saying? This is not it. Call into the show at the one, set us straight if you got better info. You feel me? I'm at school right now. Probably 12 years old. But that's the news, man. Let me know what y'all think. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, get in the chats, and leave your comments. Share this thing. Let people know that it's going down, that they just said. Based off of Vlad TV, 60 Academy, Matt McChesney, Coach, what's Coach's name right here? The real Coach JB, and also Big Smitty. They're saying that 2 guys on a recruiting trip with recruits are the ones that has been arrested for this. Shouts out to you being in college, dog. Do your thing. You feel me? I used to play with them in Pee Wee ball. Who did you just play with in Pee Wee ball? The guys who got arrested? Shouts out to Ole Miss. It was their people. How were they on the football bus going to a game? Right. So like I said, they could have been teammates, but they weren't necessarily the actual recruits that was offered and invited to go there. A lot of times, let's say I'm a recruit, I get invited to go to UCLA for a visit. You know, if I'm a big enough recruit, I can say, hey, or even if my mom or dad don't want to go, I can say, hey, can my teammate come with me? You feel me? They can, okay, yeah, they can come. You know, I don't know how many trips I took some of my teammates on just because, you know, I wanted them to get the experience and I wanted to have somebody there with me that know. But if they would have decided to steal something, that would have been crazy. I remember going to Auburn on their recruiting trip and they had a box full of gloves as big as my table, right? Big as my desk. Nothing but used gloves that they probably used Probably for practice, 1 or 2 games. But they said we can get all the gloves we want out of there and go home. Man, I grabbed, like 3-4 pair. Guys with me grabbed 3-4 pair. Next thing I know, my whole high school team had gray gloves from Auburn. But looking back on it, I remember telling them, don't get too much. Like, I'm gonna get 2 or 3 pair, but don't go off too bad. Y'all not here to ask the recruits, but they're there to get what they can get, dog. And coming in to a situation like that, I can see what happened. Hopefully they get all their chains back. Only 2 of the 5 were getting looked at. Exactly. See? So the other ones was out there trying to see what they can look at and see what they can come up off of and see what they can get. Everybody was out there for themselves, it seemed like, and they were willing to steal from both teams. So I bet you now schools are going to be checking these recruits who coming and who are they bringing, and they might have to vet everybody who they bring. Send a message out to recruits, and this will not be tolerated. Exactly. No, they won't be tolerated. I'm sure they're going to find a way to change this up and to get it to where if you're coming and you got a guest, that guest got to be next to you the whole time, tied in at the hip with you. There's no way that guest can be roaming in a locker room and things of that nature. This is crazy. So I'll play it back for the people who missed it in the beginning, and I'll go ahead and read it back one more time. Let you guys know that the Colorado Rose Bowl theft reportedly committed by alleged recruits visiting UCLA. This is breaking news. Shouts out to the Coach JB show with Big Smitty, Vlad TV, 60 Academy, Matt McChesney. And here's what was said
Here in the chat.
I'll play it back one more time.
Who stole Colorado shit?
Who? Oh, okay. I got news.
I haven't heard about this. I've been at the
I got breaking news.
Like, I'm really intrigued about this. Who's like, did somebody?
So I got a text message from a buddy of mine who is directly, in fact, involved.
Wow.
Beaumont High School out by my house. A good friend of mine is the head coach there. They were busting up to go to the playoffs last Friday, and the police came and arrested 2 players off his bus. They're starting tight end, who's getting recruited, and another lineman.
Starting tight end who's getting recruited and another lineman.
And they were both the people that stole both UCLA and Colorado's shit.
Wait a second. You're telling me
Yep.
that 2 recruits.
No, players for Beaumont High School.
Dang, putting them on blast too. Beaumont High School, the players. All of this is alleged now. This is just coming from this guy's mouth, Coach JB. All right.
That weren't recruits?
What do you mean?
Were they guys that were at the game, like as guests of UCLA?
Yeah, they were there. I think they were just there at the game as part of a big, huge group. Yeah.
So they were on the bus. Their team went to the game.
No. Just these players went to the game as recruits.
Okay, so they were recruits by UCLA. So they have like the badges and they're
yes, sir.
Recruits. That's what I'm trying to clarify. Okay.
Yeah, that's
how they had access then. That's what
I'm understanding. Yeah, and then they caught him
That's the bold thing. They bold enough to go to both locker rooms. Or did they go at the same time? Did they hit them at the same? Hey, dog, you go over here, I'm gonna go over here at the same time. Nobody watching. Let's say we got to go use the bathroom. You use the bathroom in UCLA. I'm gonna use the bathroom in Colorado. Nobody's in there. Take what you can. Cameron has this. This player got that. We've seen them on the Instagrams. We're gonna take that stuff. Kleptomaniacs.
Last Friday.
What we used to call it back in the day was roguish. What y'all know about that? Man, you roguish. You stealing stuff. You roguish and you're a kleptomaniac. That's crazy.
Going to a playoff game. They caught him last Friday and pulled him off the bus and arrested him.
Dog.
And my buddy's a stand-up dude.
Wow, man, that's not cool.
Great dude, stand-up dude, and he just decimated, that his players would do that. And from what I've heard, this is what I've heard from a good friend of mine.
Wow. Believable. But let me see. J. Reed R said, I bet they were dumb enough to flex on social media. That's how they got caught. I think they found a way to find the cameras. I think they probably, young kids can't keep their mouth closed. Oh, we got it. And then boom, next person here, and they get it to the wrong person. Now the snitch is in there. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing stuff like this, man. Y'all crazy. Y'all just killed y'all chance to go to college somewhere. You might get a chance at Northwestern, Western, Eastern, Southeastern State University, but I doubt it. It's going to be hard to do that. You stealing, nobody wants to be around you, dog. Nobody want to be around nobody roguish or klepto misaniac. You feel me? This is breaking news, unbelievable, not expected. We thought it would be probably more of an elaborate scheme, but do y'all think they're putting it on the kids? Y'all making this up? You can't be making this up. Let me know what y'all think, man. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. We're going to be up and about this thing. Make sure y'all do one favor for me and run them likes up one time. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, comment. You can join this page for more information. Stay tuned. We dropping it. It's going down in a major way. Big Dog Chico in the place to be. Yes, sir. Let's go. It's time to run them likes up.